So you get a quick Vegas trip.
Bro. Unbelievable. It was so fucking shot, dude. It was one of those that those two idiots are like, they're like, well, yeah, let's fuck with them, send them out there. And then I went all in on it. And then they're like, then they would they would texting me, we're going to send you back. I was just going to be back and forth, dude. Like, he's got a sick sense of humor, man.
He's a real sicko.
Yeah, he's a real sicko.
Yo, what up, Elio?
Gary, what's up, kid?
What's going on? What's going on?
Just another day.
Ready? All right. All right, House Call with Jerry and Terry, one of my favorite weeks of the year, my favorite episode of the year. Have done this with this guest now, I think 3 or 4 years. But happy to do it with Jerry on House Call. Kentucky Derby week with the big man, Elio, fresh off of a trip to Paris and London. Just awesome. I love the Derby. So many storylines to get into. Obviously, we got Dave in the Oaks, which is awesome. But how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, we had a long flight last night, but now I'm already into Derby fever, and we have an unbelievable. I can't even believe it's real that Dave has a horse in the Oaks. It's just, I mean, I know it's a long shot and all, but just like the pageantry, what we're gonna get into this weekend is just gonna be unreal.
Yeah, we'll get to the horses in a little bit, but we obviously know we chop it up, break some chops. For the people who don't know, I think the story's pretty out there now. Your connection to Dave is through McShay, oddly enough. You guys are it's the Venn diagram or the mutual friend with him. And one of my favorite stories from Elio. Now, Dave likes to, embellish stories, I'll say a little bit. When you were a lineman at Richmond, were you?
I was a time out. I was a fullback.
Okay, all right, fullback. All right, fullback. All right.
I might be a lineman right now.
Okay, yeah. All right, fullback. Were you really turning your head and listening to the out-of-town scoreboard when you were supposed to be game?
My quarterback in the huddle, so we were running. It was like just about halftime. We were like took a knee. And then I could hear them saying the halftime scores, like BC 28, Maryland 14. And I sort of did a pump fist. And my quarterback was like, "What the fuck? You can't do that!" Like, yeah. I had a guy from Boston in my room taking bets when we were on the road. So I had a guy there.
Unbelievable. But yeah, did you ever think that that Dave was going to get to where he's at when this first started? I mean, you're obviously going to say no, but like in your wildest dreams, could you even have imagined this is where it's going to go?
No, I mean, we did like this trip to Montreal because it was a big sponsor back then when it was like a paper route when he was doing that. And we thought this was the most amazing thing. Like they brought us up there. We drove, me and Dave, and I think Joe Douglas and McShay. We drove from Boston to Montreal because Dave's big sponsor and probably only sponsor was up there. And, we got treated well up there. But like now the stuff that we do is just ridiculous. So absolutely not. But I knew that he had something. I knew that he had something because his passion with gambling, and he was a smart guy. So I knew he had something, but obviously nothing like this.
When did you guys start to get like super close, Elio?
So right out of college. So my buddy McShay, I played at Richmond with. We used to call Dave because he used to say me and Dave, because we both gambled. And he's like, I don't want to introduce you to him because you guys are going to be, always together, losing your shirts, whatever. So we met right after college. So about when we were 21, we had talked before, but then we had our blind date in Boston. We met up and gambled all day.
They went to a bar, Jerry.
I know that's. I was setting him up for the question. I know the story.
But you know what's funny is I wonder if did McShay invent the squeeze out, or did he know? Did he see the original squeeze out coming?
Yeah, he's got his own thing.
I know he's got his own thing, but yeah. You talk about all the cool things that you've done, and I think I don't know if Dave even takes a moment, and I'm sure some of it does, but he's so used to it now, and I wonder if you've been programmed to it. What's like the coolest thing you've done, or do you take a moment where you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we're there.
Well, I mean, definitely like the travel now is just ridiculous. Like you guys know, you guys have been in it. That is something like, doing this week with my family, doing like the regular Joe Schmo stuff, traveling, across the world. And then when you travel with Dave, it's like you don't even blink. But like we always talk about, especially with horse racing, we used to go to these big events. Dave and I used to go to these big events. We'd pay our own way and we'd have the worst table in the business. So now Dave just like makes a phone call and we're pretty much set up. So yeah, it's crazy now.
Elio, I want to ask you about the dinners. Now, listen, I always, whenever we go out to dinner with Dave, right? Like all
Yep.
go, we sit at the table. We already know Dave is paying for the dinner. That's already been established. Do you ever do the move like I do the move? I go into the wallet just so he sees the wallet, and then he's like, "What are you doing?"
No, hold on.
Well,
Take a tea, Jerry, because
What?
he's paid for dinners, not 25 persons.
No,
I picked up a bill. Elio
Yeah.
could attest.
yes, yeah. So
wait, what bill did you pick up, Rico?
Saratoga last year, the second one.
Oh,
Nice
okay,
little small.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta,
Yeah.
you can't get up there and try to hit a home run. I
No,
try to hit a
you have
home
to-
run.
yeah,
You'd
you
be
have to
like,
pick your
sir,
spot.
decline.
I'm usually with them when there's like big dinners. They just can't afford it.
Yeah, you got the little
Absolutely.
guys. You can pick up a little guy. Goes a
Yeah,
long
Yeah,
way.
and
exactly.
a little guy would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I pick my spots. I know when, so I do it. I definitely pay the bill. Probably every time I see him, I'll try to do at least one. But I definitely pick my like when there's a group. No, my wallet
Yeah, you
stays-
can't. Yeah, you
Oh,
can't.
No, 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 no. That's not going to happen.
Elio, he missed it last year. He missed 2 last year.
Saratoga, I missed.
Yeah, but I feel like there was 2 events, maybe. Or I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. Either way, but
It was probably Travers. Remember, we went to.
or
I
maybe
think
it was the last
yeah.
2. That's what it was. It was the last
Yeah.
2 years. Travers, you guys didn't get there until Saturday morning. I
Yeah.
feel like, or something like that. Or no, that's what it was. Late Friday, Jerry. 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
I remember.
Elio, that dinner out on the street was hilarious when the guy
Yeah.
wouldn't shut up. That spot was unreal. And then last year, now he's got Rapoli in the mix with all his guys. It was unbelievable. I mean, it was just, I kept telling Jerry, I'm like, you missed out. He would have loved it.
Yes.
But
Anywhere with Rapoli it's always a wild scene.
yeah. Is he like the number one character you've kind of encountered now in the horse racing world? Because you run with Brad's a wacko. I love him, but Brad's a wacko.
Yeah,
Rapoli.
if you're in horse racing, you're a wacko that to begin with because it's such a losing proposition. But those guys are, Dave always says he's the poorest one of the group. So like it is a wild scene. With every time there are different characters unlocked, and but I love it. I can't wait to do it Thursday, even though I was out for basically 10 days. I'm ready to go Thursday.
Isn't there like a big tax break when buying horses?
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Listen, I could have got. I really could have got, but I feel like there's like a massive tax break when it comes to buying horses if your horse dies.
That I don't know that, but the what
I'm gonna
everybody
look this
says
up.
is horse racing. You put 10 million in horse racing, you usually get 1 million back. So that's how they use the analogy with horse.
You got to
racing.
get lucky. You got to get lucky, Elio. You got to have that one horse that fucking wins the Derby, wins the Preakness. You just got to get lucky, man. You
Very,
gotta get
very
lucky.
lucky. Yeah.
I'll ask you this, Elio. Let's say you hit 3 Powerballs in a row tomorrow, and you're in the horse. You could buy horses. What would be the three? What would be the 3 names you would choose?
Oh God, names. I'm not a name guy. That's the thing. Well, I would have to do something with my kids. It would definitely be something with my kids. And I think I've told you this before is I try to avoid, like, when I talk horse racing with people, sometimes I feel like I'm stupid because I don't really know the names are irrelevant to me, because when I see the names, if it has to do with my mother or my daughter, I'll play it. So I try not even to focus on the names because that will screw me up even more. I lose anyway, so it would make it worse.
Yeah, but it's always nice to have the like significant story or like something clever. Like, yeah, I don't know. I was wondering what the 3 of yours would.
Well, I have
would
Miss
be.
Ice right now, so that name was given to me.
Yeah, I think I gave you that. You'd have to do a no hedge. It'd have to be
Yeah,
like
no
no
hedge. Yeah,
hedge.
yeah. Well, maybe if Miss Ice is the horse that Dave gave me half. If this horse maybe can do something, maybe we'll build on that stable.
Miss Ice is great. Miss Ice is great.
The fucking story in the in the grocery store is all time.
With what?
He got approached by some lady. He's wearing a sweatshirt in the grocery store. I wrote a blog about it.
Oh, the ice shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
Oh.
lady's like, "You're a piece of shit. You disgust me." This and that.
Oh,
He's like, "Man,
I'm
I just
like
want to let you
6 years
know,
son. I'm like,
I'm looking for 7 goals tonight in Dallas." That's what he tells her. He's like,
wow.
yeah. I said I meant no disrespect. I was just trying to get 7 goals in Dallas. Exactly. That's exactly what.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, yeah, I could see it. You know, you just look at ice.
it's unreal. Yeah, his briefcase just says ice on it. It's fucking on. Who would have thought you would have got can't? It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Those ice people, you fresh off a win in IceCon.
Yeah, that was good. We
First
needed
one,
that.
Big win.
First one in person. Yeah.
Yeah, it was big.
Those ice people are something though.
Yeah,
Like,
that
do you
was
think
fun.
what's the maximum you could really be around them? 24 hours?
Well, I'm like 72, so I go out with them. So I went out with them Thursday night, Friday night, and then we partied all day Saturday, and then I had to like go in a mental institution for like 2 days. But no, they're great. They're the best. They're the best. They're regular guys who love to put the puck in the net. That's it.
Yeah, our guy Cody. So have you've been following the spring break thing? Obviously.
Yeah, I was away for a lot of it, but of course I had to catch up.
Yeah.
know?
All right. So the guy. Well, we don't. There's a guy in the office who's really good at Photoshop, but he's never been. We don't know if it's him, but we're pretty sure it's Quiggs. He's never been implicated, but either way, he's great at Photoshop. So on these different things, he created Spring Break Centel.
Yeah, I know. I had the ice people all send me something, and I retweeted it, and then I think somebody sent to me, it's a joke.
Yes,
like it's a joke.
But he does shit that looks real. Like he put in a former employee here coming out right after she had a baby. Was coming in like she was. He does crazy shit.
Yeah.
For the Final Four for me, he fucking I've got Osama bin Laden's phone number from Central Michigan. But our guy Cody is the biggest ice person there is, and he was getting dragged, so that's not fair. So, Jerry, what else you got?
No, I wanted to ask you, Elio, your favorite race of all time, like that you remember that, like when you think about it, you're like, man, I wish I could have that again. That race. Do you have one that comes to mind?
Well, yeah, I mean, hitting the Derby, it's pretty. I've done it a couple times now. I did it last year. But I think Authentic was the horse I believe was COVID.
Yeah,
I think that was
18-1.
Yeah, that was COVID, and that was pretty crazy. I had some people over. You know, the thing with horse racing, when you make a big score, which doesn't happen too often, but when you do, I spend it because if I don't spend it, I get right back to the ponies. Yeah. So, you know, usually we do something good when something like that happens. So the Derbies, it's tough when you get, you know, one right out of 20 horses, you feel pretty good about yourself.
I mean, horse racing's so enthralling or like enticing because like a $2 ticket on a try. I say it every year. At the end of the Derby, they pop up that superfecta and it's like $1 pays you thousands. You're like, oh my God, like just once. Imagine you put 50, 100 on. Like, oh my God. Like it's just, you know, it's a lot because there's 20 horses. You can't have all the combos, but
I have another quick story. So we were I think we were in New York, Dave and I think Brad, and then his horse was running in Woodbine in Toronto. So it was a stakes race. They liked the horse. I think it was a couple of years ago. And so we flew up there and just for the day, and the race, the horse was like winning by 5 or 6 lengths, and we were absolutely bananas. It ended up coming in second, but that was unbelievable. That, you know, that's why if anything this weekend with the Oaks, if he could ever compete, even if he gets in the, you know, the money, it would just be unbelievable.
What's his horse going off at? Was it 15-1?
30-1. It's morning line 30-1. Now he's definitely
It'll
should
get
be-
bet down. It's gonna get bet
Oh,
down.
That's
bet
the
down
only
insane.
thing. I think
Yeah.
it will get bet down, but I still think it's going to be pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
What
fully.
happened is somebody scratched and they just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, gotcha.
so basically, they have a couple horses in waiting,
Mhm.
and if a horse scratches before the day of, then these horses can get in.
I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful horse.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Dave posted a picture yesterday of her. Oh my god, that was a great picture.
We need a real fast pace. We need a really, really crazy fast pace, and we have a chance.
Did she like to just race from the front?
So the gray horse, Dave's horse, needs a fast pace up front. Usually sits about 4 or 5 lengths behind and makes
that.
one big run. And so, the horse has got a couple advantages and disadvantage. It's been basically running on turf or synthetic. So this is a real first dirt try. It's a tough try when you're going against the best females in the division, but horse is training great, got enough points to be in. So why not take a shot at a race like this?
Who's on her?
Dylan Davis.
No.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's massive.
Yeah. So it's gonna be it'll be very.
How does that work, Elio? Like, who picks that? How does that work?
Dave.
Can you explain to us?
Well, Dave will. So he'll try to get. Brad will say. Brad, his agent, basically will say. He'll give him a couple horse jockeys maybe to pick from, but Dave's only gonna listen to Dave.
Yeah.
So, but he's been wanting Dylan on this horse.
Wow.
And this particular race too, a lot of the big jockeys already are with, because these are the best of the best.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they're already. So although Dave wanted Dylan, he wasn't going to get many choices, I don't think, because they're already on some of the bigger horses.
Yeah, those guys are all on. Yeah, they get the pick of it.
Rapoli's favorite in the Oaks and favorite in the Derby. That's pretty crazy.
Who's the favorite in the Oaks?
Oaks. The favorite is the 2 horse, I believe. Yeah, Zany. Zany's a Pletcher Rapoli horse.
Yep. That's the same combo for the Derby.
Yes.
But exactly. I feel like I'm not even really going to break down the Oaks because, you tell me, Jerry, unless you really love something, but it feels like it's an unbelievable story. The guy, and again, we're not just saying it because he's the boss, but if, everywhere else, this would have been in cover of Sports Illustrated, not cover, but a story in Sports Illustrated, 60 Minutes, one big thing with Van Pelt. The guy started going to the tracks with his dad at Saratoga, grows up, builds enough of a thing, and now he's in the Oaks. Come on, how could you not? It's the only one I'm rooting for.
Yeah, that Friday night, it's on at 8:40, which is sort of crazy.
Yeah, dude, I was telling Jerry we're gonna stream it, and I thought we would go from about 4 to 7. The last race at about 7. 8:40 at night. Why is the Oaks? What the hell is crazy?
They wanted prime time. They wanted prime time on Friday night. The Derby is 7. So on Saturday the Derby is at 7 or 6:57, I think. But it's got something to do with TV because we're gonna need some stimulants going on that being up that
crazy, dude.
Oh man, who trains his horse?
It's the trainer is Kelsey Danner.
Gotcha.
This is a horse that Dave bought a private purchase, which he usually doesn't do.
100%?
Yeah, he usually doesn't do that. He only, I think of his 17, 18 horses, maybe 2 or 3 are private purchases because Dave likes to buy the horses when they're 1 or 2, see them grow. That's what he's done with all his horses. That's why you haven't seen too many because he just bought them basically. He's just started to buy them. But this one he got lucky and he liked Brad Weisborg. Picked out the horse and it's got super pedigree and he's only had the horse 1 race since he bought it and we were there for it to finish the unbelievable second, just missed winning in a big stakes race at Turfway. So it's super exciting.
Brad, Jerry, right?
Of course I know Brad.
Walks around. He's always he's got the iPad. He's always pointing at the iPad. He's like
I'll tell you what,
he's
Elio.
a fucking mile a minute. I love him.
He's sharp, man. He's
Brad's
sharp.
the best. He's the best. He's the most loved, hated guy in horse racing. You either love him or you hate him. I love him.
That's what they say about us. That's why we get along. He's the best. All right, we'll do. I want to do a couple of quick things on the restaurant quickly, and then we'll get into the horses. We got a lot for that for the Derby. What do you think's the biggest thing? Because you took it over from your dad. Obviously, you've been around forever. What do you think's the biggest thing to change in the restaurant business as you've seen it, or people going out to dinner?
Since COVID, basically for most industries, because I see it, it's all takeout. We were already takeout heavy anyway. We're huge on takeout. I have a VA hospital right next door. I've got a bunch of schools right around me. So we were always catering takeout anyway, but we also have a big restaurant and bar, and that has been hit by COVID hard. Like I would say we're probably 20% down in the restaurant. Granted, we've made it back in the takeout. So for me, it doesn't bother me because you got to make it one way or another. But the restaurant industry, just seeing how many places have closed, it's very hard. I mean, I own the building. We own the property. I don't pay rent. Like if we had to do all that stuff, like I'd say 90% of the restaurants, you're going to go out. You're going to go out unless you're a takeout. Or you're just like one of those crazy busy places that there are some. But just nowadays, it's a tough business. The restaurant is tough.
They say it's the toughest. They say it's the toughest business.
Yeah, you know what it is? For me, we're open 7 days a week, so I need good help. Plus, I need good help, and I do have it, but a lot of places don't. Yeah, and you can see money going out the back door, food going out the back door. I've got great guys that have been with me forever, so I'm lucky on that. I get to go on the horse racing trips.
Do you feel like people aren't present at the meals though? When you used to go with your family, you'd be excited. Everyone's kind of talk. I don't know. It feels like the phone eats first now. And
the lunch, especially the lunch business, like the lunch crowds that we used to get, because we have businesses around here too. It's everything's to go. Everything's like one slice to go. Adios. Like it's no more sit down 30 minutes. That's gone.
Yeah. No more. Elio, when do you decide the price drop on the pizzas and the chicken parms? How does that work? I see you post that a lot.
A lot of that has to do with gambling. So how I'm doing. When I hit a shit streak and I'm 0-3 on the weekend and I drop 8-10 grand, we need to make it up somehow.
Yeah.
How much did Gonzaga set you back?
No. I sort of just I had a couple of units on Gonzaga, right. But you know what hurt me is Illinois. I just needed them to get to the finals, but
yeah, I set them back bad. Dave was ready to drop that bomb on that. What are you gonna do? All right, this is the last one I got to for the horses. You think Dave's anti-swimming? Because every time you come down to his house, you go in the pool. You're coming from the Northeast. It's usually cold. Wintertime, these big races and stuff like that. He's shaming you for swimming. Is Dave can Dave swim? Is he anti-swimming?
He might not be able to swim.
He's got that bad shoulder. Does he just bob around?
In the ocean either.
Well, you know what? So I do see him go in the ocean, but like as far as the pool, I could be in the pool all day, especially because he puts it at like 88 degrees for me. So like you never ever have to get out. So
see, I like it.
I don't know, but him and Cam, they don't really go in the pool, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's wild. I'd be in there every day.
Jerry, what if we start that rumor he can't swim?
Yeah,
we make him do a swimming competition.
Yeah, I would bury him in a swimming competition.
I'm terrible swimmer. I can't swim really that well either. I can swim, but not well.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Let's take a break. Tell you about our friends at Fast Growing Trees. Did you know Fast Growing Trees is America's largest and most trusted online nursery with thousands of trees and plants and over 2 million happy customers? They have all the plants for your yard or home needs, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, and houseplants, all grown with care and guaranteed to arrive healthy. Whatever you're looking for, Fast Growing Trees helps you find options that actually work for your climate, space, and lifestyle. You don't need a big yard or a lot of space. You can grow lemon, avocado, olive, or fig trees indoors, along with a wide variety of houseplants, all grown with care and hand-selected to thrive in your home. Right now, they have great deals on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants, and listeners to our show get 20% off their first purchase when using the code HOUSE at checkout. That's an additional 20% off better plants and better growing at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code HOUSE at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com, code HOUSE. Now's the perfect time to plant. Let's grow together. Use HOUSE to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply. Get 20% off your first purchase. Use the code HOUSE. All right, you got anything else, Sherry? You want to get into the horses?
No, let's get into the horses. Hey, Elio, listen. I need you because
He's
this
been
Derby,
good, Jerry, on this show when I have him.
Yeah,
He's hit
I
3
don't
or
know
4.
nothing about this Derby this year. Nothing.
Yeah, this is I agree with you, Jerry. Like the last 3 or 4, even though I haven't won all of them, I've had a really strong opinion. I like a horse this race. The problem is there aren't too many horses that can't win it. I feel like there's a lot more horses, and a lot of like the Japanese horse I don't know much about, but I feel like
I hate those horses.
Yeah, I agree.
Guys,
I agree.
every year, guys. I'm all in every year.
Yeah.
Japanese, baby. They got this close last year.
Yeah.
They're eventually going to do it. I'm telling you.
Forever Young was the horse that's like basically the best horse in training for dirt right now, and that's a Japanese horse that should have won the Derby. And they have one that's similar here, but again, I can't take until they win one. I can't take it either.
Yeah, but how cool is it when you're the guy who has when they finally win it?
I know.
That's why I keep betting Gonzaga. They're like, they can't win it. So wait till they do it.
One more time. One more time. Yeah.
All right. It's my first question I always ask you. You did say there's very few, but who's the ones you would cross off?
Well, Rico, could we want to go 1 through 20?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
That's
Let's
fine.
do that.
That's fine.
We'll go 1 through 20. That's sort of how I have it. How I have mine.
All right, that's perfect. And then as they fit the bill, we'll do that. All right, Renegade. Renegade, the favorite. 4-1. Rapoli, Pletcher. Nobody's won the rail since '86. I think.
Yeah,
when
you're
they
right.
said you got the rail, Pletcher said he reached for his vomit bag on the airplane. So,
and then Rapoli said he liked it, which is
of
pretty
course,
funny
yeah,
too.
same thing. Yeah, it's like so.
Yeah, really tough post. So now, the thing about this horse. So 2 things I'll say. The horse ran the last race, had a move in the last race that I haven't seen of all the 20 horses that I've watched. I haven't seen a horse make a move like that of these 20. So the burst that this horse had in the Arkansas Derby was unlike I've seen any of these 20 horses. Now, I don't love the fact that the horse is not close to the front in a field of 20. I'm a big believer now, especially in the Derby. You have to be close. I mean, you can win from the back, but it has to be like a miracle. Like you have to weave this, that. And now from this one hole, you can take it 2 ways. You can say, okay, he's just going to sit. He wasn't going to be out front anyway, so hopefully he can stay at the rail and then make his move. It's just a lot of traffic for me. I'm not going to play him up top. He certainly can win, but yeah, with a horse going to be the favorite, probably I'm not going to bet a horse the favorite when he's on the rail.
All right, 2 is Albus, going off at about 30-1 right now. I'm told it's just not fast enough.
Yeah, this is one of the few horses I would say maybe not play.
Okay.
I heard this could be like one of the ones that is like 90, 100-1. But you know what? Rich Strike a couple years back was 99-1.
That Rich Strike run was unreal. Dude.
That was even though I didn't have it, that was my favorite Derby to watch.
That was crazy. And you know what? I was in Vegas, so we were in Vegas, Dave. I don't even know what we were out there for, but the guy in front of me, I saw bet $200 on Strike to win.
Wow!
In front of me, and I think one of the security guys for Barstool did.
No, that was.
Danny, was it Danny?
Maybe it was.
I don't know.
Yeah,
somebody had something.
That was when Dan goes through the tickets and he's like, "I think I have that horse," and he pulls out 600 tickets. Yeah. All right, Intrepido, the 3, 50-1. Quick out of the gate. What do you got on this one?
Yeah, I didn't. So what happened was they had this trainer Jeff Mullins on the other day, and I actually like him. He looks like a jack dude, like a juice guy. But his last work was 45 seconds, 4 furlongs. That I've never seen it work that fast. Like in all of the works I've looked at, the trainer was pissed at the rider because like you're not supposed to go that fast like right before a race, and he did it before Kentucky Derby. Something's up with that horse. Can't win.
Okay. 4, litmus test. 50-1. It's a Baffert horse.
Yeah, it's a Baffert horse. Now, this horse right here is the horse that I don't want to screw up my horse. I don't think this horse can win. I would be a play against.
Okay. 5, Right to Party. 30-1. I have written down in the stuff I've looked at, it says worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, the horse is a New York horse, or running in New York. Kenny McPeak has done some big things in some of these big races. I don't think this horse is fast enough. Now, I said before this Derby that there wasn't many throwouts, but these couple horses I would probably throw out.
6, Commandment. 6-1, Brad Cox. You can make an argument this is the most likely to win.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, this horse has done nothing wrong. It's won 4 in a row. Last 2 races he won in Florida. Just beaten like the toughest group. I think Florida was the toughest group of 3-year-olds coming into this race. This horse certainly can win. I like it because he's probably be second pack. He won't be right up front. Yeah. Well, he's second pack. Absolutely. I don't think you'll get 6-1. I think it'll be less. But this is a definite play. I mean, 4 for 5, won 4 in a row. The only thing I don't like is he's in Gulfstream 3 races in a row. But he's fast enough, and Brad Cox.
7, Dannon Bourbon, 20-1. Japan, we obviously talked about. Only raced in Japan. First Kentucky Derby for the horse, trainer, and jockey. Last year, it's worth noting, Forever Young was I think went off at the favorite or right there. And then Luxor Cafe went down to 8-1. So these Japanese horses are getting bet and bet and bet.
Because the whole Japan is betting them.
Yeah.
They're all betting them. They love their horses over. It's like Christmas Day over there. But of all I think there's 2 Japanese horses here. This is the one I think if you're going to play one, this is the one to do it. I've never seen a horse. Again, I don't follow Japan horse racing that closely, but if you notice, his first race as a 2-year-old, he ran 1.1 miles as a maiden, so he hadn't won a race yet. There was 16 horses and he won by 10 lengths. I mean, this horse has talent. And then he won his next 2 races as a 3-year-old. So this is one that could probably do something.
I listened to a podcast this morning. The guy picked it to win.
Yeah, I mean, again, I watched the replay of a couple of his races, but you don't know who the other horses are. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You don't the 16 horses, 15 of them might never have won, I can't, I'm not going to bullshit you unless you want me to. I will.
All right. 8, So Happy. You talk about 15-1. The Something stories. The trainer Mark Glatt lost his wife in February at 57 years old.
Oof.
Nothing would be better if this guy gets to the winner's circle. So, some things are bigger than sports. 8. How does this horse run out?
Listen, big races, Mike Smith, never count out. I actually am not usually a fan of the California horses coming in. I do like them this year. All the hype is on the East Coast horses. I'm usually one of those guys, but my play is a West Coast horse. So I do like this horse. I use them underneath. 3 for 4. I mean, he's won 3 out of 4. Absolutely can win. And now that angle with the wife, that sucks. So maybe, why not? Kentucky Derby.
You've definitely talked about this, and every year it's going to sound stupid, but Jetski could put the clip in too that, I'm not a horse guy, as Francesa has said. I mix up trainers and fucking whatever. I'm learning as I go.
So you obviously got the Derby on Saturday. The pole positions came out today. I guess it's a 2. All right, I'm a little late then. I guess it's a 2-part question. How much?
Pole positions. It's called post positions.
Post positions. All right. How much stock do you put in those post positions? Because the way I'm looking at it,
in this race, in most races at this distance, they don't matter. In this race, they do.
But 4 out of the last 5 have been in the 10+, and 7 out of the last 12.
Yeah, there's only a few that are disqualified. qualifying. There's a couple that matter. The inside matters and the outside. The outside 3 matter and the inside 2 matter.
Okay, so all right, so the favorite's obviously Nyquist, but you're saying the outside 3. The guy I like.
So he has speed, so that's okay.
I like. What about more spirit? You know, Baffert's the owner. He's not throwing away his money.
Rico, you're not a horse guy. Baffert's not the owner, he's the trainer.
He's okay.
Film this.
More spirit. You know Baffert's the owner, he's not
Baffert's
throwing away his money.
Rico, you're not a horse guy. Baffert's not the owner, he's the trainer. Okay, so he's the trainer. He's not the owner.
How do they get obviously from Japan, they have to put them on a plane, but the horses from California.
Plane.
A plane too?
Yeah.
That seems so crazy to me.
Yeah, that's why it's a rich man's game.
Yeah.
What do you think they're doing on the plane for a 4-hour flight?
Well, so they give them usually
Probably sedate them, right?
Yeah, they give them a little something, not like, but they give them a little feel good medicine.
All right, 9 Puma.
Did the horses got to go through security? Could you imagine? You're at O'Hare and then you see a horse going through TSA?
That's my favorite line from Home Alone when the little girl goes, "Mom, does Santa Claus have to go through customs?" That's my favorite line.
I think my flight last night from London, there was a few horses on. Holy shit! Unreal.
9 Puma 10-1. Tons of buzz. Closes from last, I'm told, in a bunch of races.
Has Castellano ever won a Derby?
I don't see those types. I don't know that. Probably, but I don't know. I don't know that. But this horse has been like the sharp horse in all his races. Run well. He's gone against the best of the best, and he's either won or come in second or third. So this is a horse that I think has a lot of momentum coming in. But I'm gonna I'm not gonna use him. I don't think I'm not gonna use.
It just seems like the whole world's on him. Like you don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like the long shot. He's 10-1 that has some juice, but I'm gonna play against this horse.
He's 1 for 16. Elio Castellano.
Okay, so he's 1-1. Yeah,
he's 1-1.
Wonder Dean 10 horse 30-1 from Japan. Interesting long shot is the note I wrote down.
Yeah, he was. I watched this race. So this race, what is it? May in whatever UAE. They have this horse racing on like 9 a.m. I do watch it, and they had the big stakes race, the Derby, and I saw this horse win. Wasn't super impressed. Pass for me.
All right, 11 Incredibolt 20-1. Riley Mott's the trainer. Hasn't raced in 7 weeks.
Yeah, I like this horse. I think this
crazy.
3 out of 4. He's won 3 out of 4 races. I think this horse is a use for underneath for sure.
Chief Wallaby, the 12, 8-1. Bill Mott, 3rd in the Florida Derby. Never raced in a large field is one of the weaknesses.
Yeah, so this horse is like the it horse. This is like the sharp. All the sharpies like this horse. Run big numbers all 3 races. Gone against the big horses, lost the Commandment, who could be the first or second choice. He lost him 2 times in a row by one was by a neck, one was by a half a length. So if you like this horse, I think you'll get some value. 8-1. They're going to put the blinkers on, so they might get a step closer to the pace. This is a live horse, the 12 Chief Wallaby.
All right. 13 Silent Tactic, 20-1. Never finished worse than second. Fast pace suits him. The trainer, Mark Casse, is winless in 11 starts, though.
This is my horse.
I like the trainer, so I like Cassie. I use this horse underneath 3rd or 4th just because what you said. The horse has been competing in every race, 1st or 2nd. He did sort of get smoked by Renegade last time out, but this is a definite underneath horse. I could definitely see that.
All right, 14 Patente, 20-1. Baffert. It's got a lot of speed.
Yeah, so Baffert has been getting brutalized the last couple of years. He got kicked out of the Derby for a couple of years, and I think this is his year back. I love speed on horses. Now this horse should get to the lead. I'm a little nervous about the 4 horse, his other horse. I'm hoping he doesn't send this other horse Litmus Test, who's 50-1. I think this horse can win this race. I'm going to bet this horse to win. They paid $2.4 million for the horse. There's no horse even close to that in this. They had high expectations. One expectation, they had to win the Kentucky Derby. You don't pay $2.4 million for a horse unless you're going for one thing, the Kentucky Derby. He's done everything right. He's gone first twice in a row. Last race, I think got a little tired at the end. Came in second. I think his workouts coming into this are excellent. He ran a bullet 57 and 4 and 5 furlongs last time out. I think this horse is prime ready. Take the lead, don't look back, and just go all the way.
Okay.
15, emerging market, 15-1.
Lightly raced Chad Brown. Usually you think of Chad Brown, you think turf racing, but this horse is is 2 for 2. I think he sort of is late in the game, so I think this horse has a lot of time to improve. I just don't know if it's yet because the horses have a lot of advantages over him. It's only his second race. It'll be his third race in the Derby.
Pavlovian, 16, 30-1. Two-time Derby winning trainer, Doug O'Neill.
Didn't use.
Okay.
I like Doug O'Neill and the jockeys as sort of a second-tier jockey, Maldonado. I like him, but too many other good horses.
17, 6-speed, 50-1.
No, second place in the May and UAE Derby. No chance.
A lot of buzz on this one. 18, Further Ado, 6-1, Brad Cox.
Yeah, this was the horse I was thinking about doing. This is my second choice. Just really improved since as a 2-year-old ran 4 times, broke his maiden, won by 20 lengths. He won by the track. And then since that race, he ran first at Churchill. So he's 1 for 1 at Churchill Downs. Then he came as a 3-year-old, ran in Tampa, got beat by Puma by a nose first time out, had about 4-month layoff. Then his second race at Keeneland at the Bluegrass, won by 11. Now, granted, that Derby prep was probably the weakest of them all, but he looked unbelievable. I think he's got the best buyer out of the 20.
19, Golden Tempo, 30-1.
Yeah, no play.
20, Full Effort, 20-1.
Well, this reminds me of Dave's horse, so I actually have to play it a little bit.
Okay.
Coming in as like a turf horse, okay? Obviously, we know this is dirt, so he I don't think he's run. No, he has not run, or might have run once on the dirt early, but he's coming over from turf where he was awesome. But Brad Cox is not putting him on this dirt unless he thinks he has a chance. At 20-1, a horse that's in the last 3 times out is improved. Second, first. Buyer's gone 78, 83, 94. Next step could be 100. Training great. This horse, the 20 box is a tough box, but I like this horse.
Jerry, why are you not as dialed in years past?
May came so fast. I just had so
lot, right?
I've been traveling, dude, fucking all over Texas to London, going to Oklahoma today. I'm just all March Madness. I'm just like all over the place.
It did sneak up on us, I feel.
It just snuck up, and I just haven't had time to like fucking go look. Well, my play is the 13 though.
Okay.
Silent Traffic.
Yeah, I like
Elio, I'll try to see if Jetski can get this clip. I always bet Gun Runner Pedigree.
Yep.
So there's this clip I seen like 5 years ago.
Yep.
On the Gun Runner horse, just on TikTok, just scrolling. And it was, I'll have to put it in the episode and you could see it. It was the most unbelievable, like, fucking run I've ever seen in my life from a horse. And since then, I always bet the Gun Runner Pedigree.
Yeah,
so
I love Gun. Gun Runner was an unbelievable horse. He had a couple races. I think one of his races was overseas too, and he was just smashed people. He was a
great horse.
I like the one a couple of years ago, that Good Luck Charlie. Was that his name?
I don't know.
These young guys from fucking somewhere, and they all bought it. I gotta find it. I think it was like Good Luck Charlie. He lost to Belmont by a fucking hair, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Wait, was that the kid who like suffered from addiction?
I don't know about that.
And oh man, there was a great story on that too that I've seen. Oh man, and his horse came in fucking second.
Charlie horse, Belmont Stakes. Yeah, dude. Hot Rod Charlie.
Hot
yeah.
rod,
Yeah.
gotcha.
2021 Belmont Stakes pushing winner essential quality throughout the 1.5 mile race before losing by 1.25 lengths. Ridden by Flavion Pratt. Hot Rod has been Hot Rod Charlie. And it was like a good story. Yeah, dude, Jerry, I had one of my roommates on the lap and was getting a little too aggressive at the end. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie.
Yeah.
It was right there. It was fucking, oh man, fuck. Right there. All right, so what's the play, Elio? The win, or a couple of you playing a win, the trifecta and the superfecta. Oh, I'm sorry, the exacta and the trifecta.
So, I mean, my underneath horses, I got to figure, as far as bets go, I have.
It's still early, by the way. It's Tuesday, so but early on,
things can change.
Yeah.
What I have written down, and I don't know exactly which order I'm going to do, but I had the 14 on top, and then I also have underneath. I had 1, 6, 11, 12, 13, 18, 20. Now I'm not going to use all of them because I can't. You can't make.
You go broke.
Yeah, you go broke too.
Yeah.
Listen, if the 14 wins, I'm gonna be at 20-1. I'm gonna make a score anyway. So obviously you love to match it, but there's only so many exactas you can play with the 14 on top. But I will say this: what isn't a horrible bet is if you want to do the Oaks Derby double. Those like you pick like Lovely Gray Dave's horse and maybe the horse I liked won. So go 115, and then if you want to use Jerry's horse in the double, so you can go, what yours number 14?
13. Silent.
Yeah, so I think that's you get, if you could ever if Dave's Lovely Gray ever won, Jesus Christ.
Oh man, yeah.
That's what I told Dave. Dave tweeted out yesterday. Of course, everything I text Dave, he fucking throws into the universe. I said I'm gonna retire from Tony's when we hit the double. So we'll see.
Unreal. Yeah.
Gonna be fun.
It's just it's a feel good story. It's awesome. Like, I'm very on the surface of horse racing, but he's good for the sport. It's a hell of a story, and like it's a dream. I mean, being in the winner's circle for the fucking Oaks for him.
I might die. I might die on the track if that. Like they're gonna be like they have to pan away the TV because I'll be like dead on the track.
I love that he has 100% of it too.
Yeah.
It means so much more, you know what I mean?
Well, he said that he could get offered pieces of Derby horses.
Yeah.
Or little things, and he's like, it wouldn't feel right. It's like being the, I don't know, the fucking marketing director for the Yankees if they win a ring. Yeah, I got a ring. I was part of the team, but I had nothing to do with the baseball.
Yes.
Elio, I got a 2-part question here.
Yeah.
Do you know the price Dave paid for Lovely?
Yeah.
And whatever it is. But if that horse wins the Oaks, how much can you turn that into?
Yeah. So the horse,
like realistically,
he's already probably 4 or 5x his money on that. I think he paid around 4, no more than 6.
Okay.
It was like, I think it was like 450 or something, 475.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at least 3 or 4x now.
Wow.
And if it won the Oaks, I don't, maybe it's worth 10 million, 15 million. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because that horse can also, the thing is, that horse is sort of, although it's running on, it can run on grass. It's going to be very good on grass too.
Yeah.
So it would have like, the breeding would be like, okay, it can run good on both surfaces, which is a huge bonus.
Wow.
That's
unreal. Crazy.
Unreal.
But the horse should be 30-1. Let's just let's
bring it back. Let's bring it back.
So the thing is, the horse, because of the unknowns, if he'd run a dirt race before this and ran like he did on turf, I think he'd be like cut in half at like 15-1. Just the unknowns of not knowing if it's going to take to the dirt. That's the biggest. And then it's got to get faster too, but not like crazy faster, but it has to get faster.
Yeah. All right. So you're on 14, you're on 13. I mean, you said the 12 is hot. It might be like that market right there. The 12, 13, 14. Like all of them,
I know that. exactly. So that's what I thought.
I'm early on the 7 right now. I think I like 7.
That's the Japanese,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah. Why not? I mean,
Ripoli's my guy too, but like I gotta.
yeah.
The rail is horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. If you,
I mean,
if you watch it,
you go
Go
back
ahead.
a couple years ago, nobody's ever won from post 18. Authentic did it,
yeah,
you know?
that's true. Yep.
Yeah. It's only a stat till you prove it wrong.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Elio, when do you get to town?
I'm flying to Louisville Thursday.
What time?
I think I land at like 6.
Oh, really? All right. Me and Blutman are gonna be at the UFL game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I'm back out Friday morning early.
Oh, all right.
Listen,
So what time's the game on Thursday?
I think 8:00.
Oh, at night.
Maybe
Okay.
7 local there. The last thing he needs, the last thing he needs is me around on fucking Oaks Day. Like that'd be awesome. But like it ain't my show. You know what I mean? Like you agree, right, Jerry?
I would if I was you, I'd send a text.
Well, yeah, honestly,
seeing if you could hang out with the boys.
Yeah. You know how it is.
Rico.
I think he would say yes in a heartbeat.
I think honestly, for Friday, I think he would say yes. I'm pretty positive because I think it has to do with tickets. And for Friday, he's got a bunch. On Saturday, he does not.
Are you going to ask for Blutman or just ditch him like you did to Jack and those guys at the final?
There you go. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. So, it's his thing. Let him. It's an unbelievable weekend. Let him.
You want me to
well,
text
also
him?
no, but here's the thing.
Text him, Elio.
No,
Text him.
Jerry.
Text
Because this is what we said also, Jerry. We care about work. We're trying to build the channel. We got to get back and stream.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Got to get back and
you're
stream.
right.
You know,
You're
so
right,
we got to keep building this thing. So I want people to know work before pleasure. We got to get this thing going. We'll be streaming. Maybe Elio
I think I'm
pop in.
I think I'm gonna text him.
No, do not text him because I really do want to. I want to stream. I'm serious. I want to stream. And with 8:40, you can't get a flight out of there Friday night, dude.
Listen,
Louisville. No red eyes out of
will say
Louisville.
I'm direct to Louisville. So I've usually had to go to Cincinnati. I used to fly to Miami with him and then go with him. But now he lives in Timbuktu and down in the Keys. There's no friggin' way I can do that.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm excited to. We'll get a drink late Thursday night though. That'll be fun.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an awesome derby. DK horse, the best there is. Go fire him away, and we'll see you soon, Elio. Hopefully, there's some trips in the summer.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks
nice to see both of you.
Thank you, Elio.
Take care.
Thank you, Elio. That was great.
All right, that's house call.
So you ain't going.
I don't want to go. Like
you want the invite, but you don't want to go.
I really don't. Like I want to stream. I really do.
You definitely don't want to stream.
Jerry, don't.
You would definitely want to go.